Packers. He just got off a Pro Bowl season, an amazing Pro Bowl experience. I saw him Instagram living with Russell Wilson in a hotel room. I said, that's pretty cool. He's here with us now, Mike Daniels of the Green Bay Packers. Big Mike. All right, coming off the Pro Bowl, what was it like, man? What was the experience?
The experience was great, you know, and once again, I thank my opponents, the opponent coaches, and all the fans for voting me in, man. It was definitely a blessing, and I would like to go into how I should have been there 3 years ago. I ain't going to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just thankful I'm there, you know, and hopefully I make it back there, but really I want to be in the Super Bowl, obviously.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
So.
All right, now, speaking of that Pro Bowl, what happened at the end of Dodgeball? Because you and Graham Gano had Jarvis Landry outnumbered.
2-on-1.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to put it out there like this.
What happened
was the beginning of every line. Okay. Here we go. How did a team full of the best athletes in the NFL end up with a defensive tackle and a kicker as their last two players? Because you're the best athlete. No. It ain't our fault. Okay? Because it was us versus one of the most athletic jokers in the NFL.
This is true.
Okay, so it wasn't our fault.
This is true.
You can't blame us. Why couldn't it have been, I don't know, maybe Russell or Pat?
Right. True.
You know?
True that.
Left it in the hands of a deep tackle
All right, I'll take
versus
that.
Jarvis Landry.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
But you did
How'd
your
that
thing. You did your thing.
Look, if I tell you, hey, I'm going to give you a 300-pound D tackle and a kicker versus Jarvis Landry in a dodgeball match, what would you say?
Oh, I'm taking Jarvis.
Okay, all right, there you go. There you go.
Put up the bat signal for Julio and Odell, like, help. Come on, man. Like, people who don't know you might look at you, you got the big, badass jacket, big dude. Naturally, you're into animation. Dragon Ball, Rick and Morty, those are your jams, man.
Yes, they are.
What is the show? Maybe it's one of those. Any other show ever. If you could guest star on it, if you could do a voice, an appearance, anything, what would be your show, Mike?
What would be my show?
Yeah.
Probably Casper.
Casper the Ghost?
Yeah, Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Distinction. And why Casper, then?
Because, man, I would love to. First of all, I'll be so self-aware, I constantly break the fourth wall. Like, I'll sit there and watch Casper do things and just act like nothing happened. Well, there's a float in that ball. Okay.
Whatever, Casper.
Yeah, whatever.
Could you imagine him breaking through the wall like Kool-Aid Man?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of ghost is this? Why you got chains on?
That's good, man.
But, yeah, definitely that, man.
Casper the Friendly
It'd be
Ghost.
so obscure, so weird yet trendy.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? All the hipsters would be on it, man.
Let's make it happen right now.
Casper
people, call it
Blasper. What are we going to call him?
Blasper.
Black Casper. I got you, man.
My man.
Let's start writing the script right now.
Yes.
Wow. Got the crowd to laugh at that one.
I got Vikings fans clapping. This is crazy. Look at them. Look at that. Vikings fans are clapping. It's insane. It is. I know.
They show you love out here.
You do talk about that Rick and Morty
Want to
show a
talk some
lot.
football for a second?
Yeah, we can talk some football.
I'm going to ask you a
football.
football question. Is that
Yes.
okay? All right. Let's talk about Brady. You've beaten Brady. You
I have.
played him. You have sacked him.
I put my hands on Brady.
So how do you
quite a
stop
bit.
him in this offense?
Well, you sack him by beating the guy in front of you, but you have to do it very, very fast because he gets rid of the ball. So, all right. We played the Eagles that year, too, when Chip Kelly was still
Right.
there. Everybody talked about, they move so fast. I'm like, yeah, obviously. You know what I'm saying? They don't huddle up. But the Patriots move faster.
Really?
That's never talked about.
How so?
I think it's called warp speed or something. Like, like they're lined up on the ball, it's snapped, ball's out of his hand before you get to play.
Right.
You know,
So you're still communicating with the other defenders.
there's no point in communicating, just line up and play. When you play the Patriots, you can't get in the scheme and everything. First of all,
Wow.
they change the scheme every week. Like, they got MIT guys over there as coordinators, you know what I'm saying? So, you guys get that one right.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but
We got a smart crowd.
don't explain the joke, Mike. No, man. Oh, boy, we're having fun here. Oh, I wish I was in the Super Bowl. But anyway, okay, so...
Because the ghost is friendly. And the other ghosts are scary.
But he's a black ghost.
Right, exactly. So, but no, their operation is so fast. Now, the good thing for the Eagles is that a lot of these guys, Fletcher, Kendricks, Brandon, they were all in that defense practicing against that super, super fast offense every day. So they'll be prepared for that. But the Patriots move fast. So if you want to sack Brady, you have to win your rush in less than a second and get to him and even faster. Because as soon as he sees you, the ball is out and it will be completed. Well, it's scary, actually.
Well, let me ask you this, because everybody talks about getting pressure on Brady, and that's the way to beat him.
Absolutely.
If you hit him, he's going to get on the ground. Is he the most composed quarterback? And how tough is he? Because I see him get up, adjust his chin strap, and yell back at the dude that just sacked him.
I don't want to use the word composed Because he will get up and yell and talk trash.
Right.
And he'll lose his cool. He will. But he's the most poised, I'll say. You know, composed means, I can stay calm. Brady ain't staying calm. You know, he's going to get after you.
Right.
You talk some trash, he's talking it back. You know what I mean? You give him an extra hit, he's going to get up and shove you back, get in your face.
Wow.
And he'll still go complete the ball regardless. And they'll tell you, yeah, you might want to run downfield, buddy. I complete that pass.
Really?
Poised. I like that.
Yeah, the most poised, man.
We had your boy Rodgers on the show. With any interactions with him, what do you think about getting him back on the field next season?
I can't wait. It was tough without him, you know, and there's a lot of ways in which we stepped up. Then there were some ways where we could have did better. I think Coach Pettine's going to do a wonderful job. I'm excited. I talked to him. He's a really, really angry Jersey dude like myself. Yeah. So it's like match made in heaven. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's definitely make things easier for Aaron and the boys, and that's what Aaron deserves. So it was a tough season without him. You lose one of the best players that ever played this game.
Yep. Yeah.
It's hard to recover from that. It's hard to recover
I
from
thought we
that.
were tying shoelaces. Is that happening?
I don't know.
Not happening. Mike Daniels, we love having you here. Anyway, we'll talk to you during the commercial break because we have Luke Kuechly, another star on defense, joining us right after this. And that's another guy when he's healthy and on the field, balling, and he is going to take Carolina really far next season. Let's continue from Minneapolis with Luke Kuechly after this. Or as I call him, the Bachelor.
Look at him. Killed him, bro.
Schick Extreme 3. 3 flexible blades that uniquely adapt to any contour for optimum comfort. For any twist or turn life hands you. Schick Extreme 3 and now Extreme 4 with 4 long-lasting blades. For your skin.
Each January, Wilson handcrafts